Hi, I'm Chase Fisher, and this is my video project. In 2012, I founded an ARMA group. Now, ARMA is an open-world military game with an emphasis on cooperative play. We started out rather small, just 4 guys having fun together, but we quickly grew up to be 2 full platoons of players, which is around give or take 60 people. In the meantime, I stepped back from the regular telling people what to do and running around to more of an administrative role. What has always fascinated me about ARMA is its ability to bring different people from different walks of life together to achieve a common goal. And throughout the lifespan of the group, we've tried to keep things pretty simple. We field 2 sets of 3 squads of infantry, that's guys on the ground, supported by an aviation wing. And for the purposes of this video, we're going to focus on that aviation wing. Now, the Airwing is vital to ground operations, not just because it provides mobility for ground forces to get from point A to point B, but also because it acts as a powerful force multiplier. The most powerful weapon that any infantry unit can carry is the radio. The radio allows the team leaders to arrange and activate transport, fire support, and to gather intelligence from air units circling above them. To this end, the Airwing constantly trains and tests its members to ensure that they can perform these vital tasks on time, every time. And we're going to explore this unit within a unit and talk to the various players that make up this highly skilled group. And we're going to use gameplay footage recorded using some software called Shadow Play, which communicates with my graphics card and records videos so that you can see what they see. The first step to making a unit is finding guys. And that's one of the important roles that our Airwing plays. They recruit their own members. So I talked to the head of the Airwing about what they do to pick out and choose the people that they think are right for their group.
We'll try to recruit new pilots from other servers to have good basic flying skills. We'll put them in a practice map with a bunch of LZs, some with varying degrees of challenge, getting in between tight spaces, maybe power lines between a building or a tree line. See how well they do picking guys up and dropping them off, and maybe even going into a hot LZ where they're actually taking enemy fire.
After they're set up with the group, new pilots will transition to more advanced trainings. I sat down with Kleinpo, one of the flight instructors, and asked him about what was important in these training cycles.
Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes everything better. And for aviation, we are currently working on the coordination with ground units to strike targets with accuracy and greatly increase safety for both sides. And we also train in formation flights so that pilots can fly in formation without hazards of crashing.
The Airwing has 3 primary missions that they constantly train for. Logistics, which is getting supplies out to the guys in the field, be it ammunition, new weapons, or medical supplies. Transportation, getting ground guys from point A to point B, putting them in the field and into the action. And equally as important, bringing them back again in one piece. And finally, CAS, our close air support, which is air action like airstrikes against hostile targets that are in close proximity to friendly forces. To perform each of these missions requires separate training and the use of separate airframes for each mission. First, I met with Bernadette, one of the transport/logistics pilots. Section 7 was doing their regular Sunday night operation, and Bernadette was between taking infantry out into the field. All right. So, you're Bernadette, or Dust
Yes,
Off
me.
1. What is it that you do here? Can you describe that?
Well, basically it's logistics. I take people to and fro. I pick them up, put them down, take them back home. That's pretty much it.
All right. So what kind of training did you get when you joined up with Section 7?
Approaching and leaving an LZ. That's like the first and foremost thing. Setting a waypoint, knowing when and where to talk about stuff, about lifting off. Just general logistics stuff, really. It's kind of basic stuff for movement on the ground. If you think about it in a sense, it's just vertically.
Can you tell us what we're riding in right now? Can you, what
This
can you
is
tell us?
a Black Hawk, also known as the UH-60M.
Do you like flying transpo and logistics?
Yeah, it's the first time I've really done it. I usually fly jets, and this is kind of a different pace for me.
Yeah. How long have you been in Section 7?
I'd say around a month, too.
Yeah. Have you been in other groups before this?
Pickup games, but nothing like a clan.
Yeah. So, how is the gameplay with the 7 guys different than what you've done before?
User joined your channel.
More people. What's the word I'm looking for? Zero tolerance for bullshittery.
Yeah.
But general enthusiasm for having fun. Like, trolling, no. Having fun and having tactical conversation, yes. I mean, there's the occasional jokes and stuff there, but it's not like everybody's just trying to blow up everything on the server.
So, do you find the environment of this community to be
User
a positive one
disconnected
for
from your
you?
channel.
Oh yeah, it's
Get
fine.
along with everybody?
Yeah, I think it's fine. Everybody seems to have their... Oh, there goes that. Everybody seems to have their own personalities and everything. They're not limited to just being straightforward.
Next, I chatted with one of the cast pilots, Admiral Obvious. It was the day after game night, and the Airwing was trying to get up to speed for their next operation.
So hi, I'm Admiral Obvious. I'm one of the cast pilots from S7. I fly a mix between our gunner on Apache, Ugly One, or being the main pilot of our Reapers.
Alright, and what are we flying right now? What can you tell me about?
This is the Little Bird. We're armed with 2 rocket pods, 19 rocket pods of M229 HEPD rockets.
User
and,
joined your channel.
M151 rockets, 1 on each wing, as well as a minigun, 7.62, 6,000 rounds, 2 on each wing, or 1 on each wing, excuse me.
Alright, and what's the general mission for the Airwing? What's your job when you're out here?
For the most part, it's ground support. Our infantry will call in or lay specific targets for us to hit, or command will give us specific objectives, for example, to hit an enemy HQ, which is our current task.
Alright. How do the training cycles take place in,
Sorry about that. Most training cycles start off with most of our people just learning the basics of flying, basic helicopter control, taking off and landing, and they usually get the hang of that by doing transport pilots, moving our troops from one area to another, or running logistical supplies in the form of crates, vehicles, ammunition, yada yada. Eventually they will become cast pilots, and they will gain control of our Reaper units, or Ugly units, depending on what we are given, and they'll be given specific anti-ground targets.